Hi guys, my name is Heather, and today I'm going to share my testimony of how Jesus Christ saved me. When I was 11 years old, I was very much into the world, into boys and music, and didn't really care about anything else except my friends and, preteen life. And Jesus gave me a dream, and he wanted me to wake up, and it shook me to my core. And in the dream, there was mass panic and chaos. And my family, my mom, my older brother, and my dad we were running into this library to seek shelter. And in it was this huge spiral staircase, and it went all the way up to the ceiling when they started running up, and I was following them. And I remember looking around at the windows and people just running and screaming and the sirens and, mass chaos. So we started running up this spiral staircase, and at the top was this portal, and inside the portal you could see the most beautiful clear sky. Emanated peace. This portal emanated peace. And my mom went through first, and then my brother, and then my dad, and the portal began to get smaller and smaller, and I had to make a decision to go through the portal and be with my family, or stay on the world with the mass chaos. And I was scared. And I remember my dad's hand reaching down through the portal, wanting me to grab on so he could help pull me up. And I remember reaching for the hand, but then I woke up. And obviously, I think my dad's hand represents the Father's hand and Jesus, wanting him to come with him. Come with me and I will save you. And man, it shook me to my core. And the entire day, I couldn't stop thinking about it enough that my mom even asked me, "Are you okay? You're acting kind of strange." And I told her I had this dream that I can't stop thinking about, and I told her the entire dream, and she was like, "Heather, you just had a rapture dream." And I had no idea what that was. We were raised in the church, but I was extremely shy, and any time that I had to go to kids' church, I would cry and beg my mom to let me stay with them. So I'd go to an adult church, but she'd give me a coloring book and crayons to keep me entertained and keep me quiet. And so I'd go to big church with them. And I wasn't really getting, the meat and bread of what was going on. It was in one ear and out the other. But for some reason, we quit going to church. I think it was just small town politics in a church, and it just bared us down. We got weak and we got tired and we quit going. And this was around like the early, late 90s, early 2000s. And I do remember that the Left Behind books were out, but I wasn't reading them. All I cared about, again, were boys and music and friends, and I could care less about books, for sure. My mom and my brother were reading it, but I had no idea what they were about. As I was telling my mom my dream, her eyes were beginning to water, and I started thinking, like, did I do something wrong? What could I have done to make my mom cry? And she tells me, "You had a rapture dream." No idea what that was. So all I could respond is, "What is that?" And she proceeded to tell me. The Bible tells us in the end days that dreams will be poured out upon people, and what it means is that in the end times, Jesus comes back for those who believe in him and who are saved, and he takes them to heaven and they have a feast. The people that are left behind will endure hell on earth. And God doesn't want that for y'all. He loves you so incredibly much. If Christians get a bad rap for Bible thumping and wanting to tell people about Christ's love, and it's not about jamming it down your throat. It is about, if you only knew. If you only knew how much Jesus loves you. My mom told me about the end times and the Antichrist that will rule, about the mark of the beast. You won't be able to buy food. You won't be able to have shelter. You won't have anything unless you take the mark of the beast and you worship him. And I was scared, and I asked my mom, how do I know? How do I know if I'm saved? And she told me the ABCs of salvation. You admit that you're a sinner and that you can't get through this world without Jesus. You ask for forgiveness. You tell him, I believe that you are the Son of God. I believe that you died on the cross. You guys, when Jesus was on that cross, he was literally half man and half God. He could have called an army of angels to get it to stop. But he didn't. Instead, he said, tetelestai, which means it is finished. And I believe, and this is just my belief, I believe when it was, this is finished, when he was hanging on that cross, he was thinking about all of us. You and me and my brother and my husband, my children, my neighbors. Your family, my family, everyone that ever did live, and everyone that would ever live. And then he said, it is finished, it's done. And he died. And he didn't have to. He didn't have to do that. He did it because he loves you. And it is the power of the cross and his mercy and his love that gets you to heaven. There is nothing that you can do. There's nothing. We're not worthy. There's nothing you can do to get to heaven. If you say that it's works, you're diminishing Christ's love on the cross for you. You can't do anything. It's him and his blood alone. So, I accepted Jesus into my heart that day. I prayed to him and I said, I'm nobody. I can't get through this world without you. Please come into my heart. Please be the king of my life. Forgive me for my sins, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put you up there. It still amazes me. His love still amazes me. And man, I'm praying for all of you. He just wants a relationship with you. That's it. I think that our minds can't comprehend how getting into eternity is that simple. So we have to think, oh, well, there has to be more. There has to be more, and there isn't. It's plain and simple. It's childlike faith and his grace. I hope and pray that you reach out to him. Time is up. This is it. There's no more time. I just beg, plead that you would reach out to him. Just please. It's so simple. Admit that you're a sinner. Ask for forgiveness. Believe that he is the Son of God. And confess, Jesus, you are Lord of Lords and King of Kings. I'm nobody. And it's that simple. Really didn't think I was gonna cry. I have a lot of other dreams that I'm gonna share with you. I have some ideas for other videos that I don't even know if they'll get up, because I think this is it, folks. So lean not on your own understanding. Our hearts are easily manipulated, and his word isn't. It's that simple. So I love you all. If you have any prayers or questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm thinking of setting up an email or something that you can email me, and I will pray for you. My mom is a very strong prayer warrior, and I'm trying to be more like that. And just know that you are loved. You are so loved. So if y'all need anything, please comment below, and I'll reach out. Love you guys. Bye.